Are you thinking about starting a Christmas light business? Before you go grab that ladder, let me save you a ton of painful headaches. In my first year running my Christmas light business, I made countless mistakes. Mistakes that cost me time, money, and at some points my sanity. I try to boil it down to my top 10. In this video, I'm going to be breaking them down one by one so you can avoid those common mistakes. Whether this is going to be your first time doing Christmas lights or you've already done Christmas lights and you want to learn from a pro, this video is going to save you a ton of time, heartache, and expensive mistakes. To date, we've done over $2 million in holiday and permanent lighting. I fell in love with home services on day one. However, by year 3, I was starting to realize that slow season from November all the way to April was absolutely killing my business. It felt like every single spring and summer I would take 2 steps forward, the winter would come and I would take 1 step back. I needed to break that cycle, and that's when my company added on holiday lighting installations. My first year, we did $67,000 in 40 days, which might sound great, but I learned a lot of painful, expensive lessons. Let's jump into them. Mistake number 1, not knowing the proper business model. In my first year, I'd hang customers' lights, sometimes I'd sell lights, other times I'd lease it. That is not the way to do it. The only way to do the holiday lighting business if you want to make a lot of money and build recurring revenue is a leasing program. Provide commercial grade lights, installation, maintenance, removal, and storage. Your company owns the lights, the customer is paying for the experience. Notice I call it an experience, not a service. You have to create an experience if you want to charge $1,000, $2,000, even $3,000 for these jobs. Mistake number 2, ordering a bunch of useless inventory. In my first year, I went online, found a bunch of different suppliers, ordered some of this, some of that, some of this, thinking, hey, customers want a bunch of options. That was a massive mistake that cost me $7,000. We literally have inventory sitting in the corner of our shop right now that nobody's ever used or ever going to use. That was a waste of money. Mistake number 3, not having a reliable supplier. Different suppliers carry different SKUs, different qualities of lights, and in my first year and even in my second year, I was still ordering from multiple different suppliers, and that costed a lot of headaches down the road. Certain products won't go with other products, certain things are being delivered late, other things are being delivered broken. You want to find one simple, really good supplier that cares about your business just as much as you do. Make sure you find one supplier and keep your SKUs low. I'm talking C9s, minis, and you don't need a million different color combinations. Mistake number 4, underpricing jobs big time. I had no clue how to properly price jobs, and on some jobs I was actually losing money, especially trees. Trees are super difficult to price until you know what you're doing. Another thing that comes along with trees is which types of lights to use. If we have a 40-foot evergreen, wrapping that in minis is going to cost you, the business owner, thousands and thousands of dollars worth of lights. Make sure you know how to properly quote jobs, and you want to be quoting for profit, not just survival mode. Mistake number 5, I wasted so much time in the fall doing low-priced, low-margin fall work like leaf cleanups, window cleaning, gutter cleaning. As soon as November hits, if you want to make as much money as possible for Christmas, stop doing fall services and start doing high-ticket Christmas light jobs. For every crew I have on the road of 2 guys, they can install $4,000 to $5,000 per day. You would never be able to do that in window cleaning or gutter cleaning or even leaf pickups with just 2 men. Get out there, do holiday lighting only, and cancel those fall services. Why would you want to be cleaning up leaves for $150 when you can be doing a $1,500 recurring revenue Christmas light job? Mistake number 6, lack of installation knowledge. The commercial grade lights that you must be using for your holiday lighting business is completely different than store-bought garbage that you find at a hardware store. My first year using commercial lights, a lot of times I kept tripping the breaker, which looked insanely unprofessional to my customers. In fact, after tripping the breaker for the 3rd time on one job, one of my customers said, hey Adam, let's just not worry about it. It was super embarrassing and wasted a lot of time being on that job site not knowing what I'm doing. It hurt my business pretty bad because I had customers that trusted me for window cleaning and gutter cleaning for 2-3 years now, that we went and did a poor job on their Christmas lights, and then they fired us for not just Christmas lights but also window cleaning and gutter cleaning. So my lack of installation knowledge and thinking I could figure it out on my own really hurt me in terms of time and money, because it's a short season. Every single time you're not doing an install properly, it's costing you hundreds if not thousands of dollars. Mistake 7, ugly mock-ups. When you're selling Christmas light jobs for $1,000, $2,000, even $3,000, it's all about creating that experience, getting the customers excited. If you can't create good-looking mock-up displays, it's going to be hard to charge a premium price for those jobs. Make sure you get some practice mock-ups in and make it look beautiful so the customer's excited to give you lots of money. Mistake number 8, No installation and removal plan. When you're going and doing your installs, make sure you label the lights where they're going on the house, because that way when you go and remove them and pack them away, it makes installs the second year way faster. In my first year doing it, I just threw the lights up with no plan. That would take me a long time to get them up. When I took them down and went to go put them up the following year, nothing was labeled, and it was basically like starting the job from scratch again. Make sure when you go and do your installs, you plan it out clean, and then when you're doing the removals, put it away nicely, labeled, because then next year you can make a lot more money. Mistake number 9, not having a 7-step sales process. If you just start calling your customers right now and say, hey, we're doing Christmas lights, give me $1,500, that will never work. We had to implement a 7-step sales process. That starts from the time our phone leads and qualifying the lead, all the way through the mock-up display, getting them excited, and collecting a 50% deposit. Without a 7-step sales process, we weren't able to close high-ticket jobs. I wasn't able to close 50% deposits, and it really hurt our business because every job you sell for $1,500 could have been $1,800. Multiply that over the course of the season, and it costs us a lot of money. Plus, wasting time driving to people's houses and giving quotes when in their mind, like, why would that be $1,000? Make sure you have a 7-step sales process in place. Mistake number 10, and then I have a bonus tip for you guys. A big mistake I see people make is not pre-selling jobs. We start pre-selling jobs as early as July. We call it Christmas in July. The beautiful thing about pre-selling jobs is that you can collect 50% deposits. Stanton on the screen right now, he sold over $15,000 in one day by simply having a 7-step sales process, creating a beautiful mock-up display, and then he collects 50% deposits. That 50% deposits, it's awesome because you can go use that to order your lights as well as fill up your schedule. So when the phone starts ringing in November, you can charge premium pricing. Make sure you get out there and start pre-selling jobs. If you have a customer base, you are sitting on a ton of money right now. Out of every 10 customers you have, 2 would be able to close. At an average ticket, let's call it $1,000 to be conservative, you're sitting on $1,000 in deposits right now. Get out there, start pre-selling jobs and collecting deposit money because it'll help your business grow. Time for the bonus mistake. If I could rewind time before I ever did a Christmas light job, I would have actively looked for a mentor who's done this before. Because even though we did $67,000 in just 40 days, I wasted a lot of time, wasted a lot of money, and a ton of headaches. I almost felt like quitting at one point. If you're looking to scale your Christmas light business this year, and you want to do 30, 40, even $100,000 this year, and you want my one-on-one support, feel free to book a call below. It's completely free to do, and we'll do a one-on-one strategy session and see how we can help you out. If you're new here or if you're returning, make sure to subscribe because I'm going to be dropping a ton of content for you guys to go out there and make a lot of money. The season's short, but it is lucrative, so get out there and start hustling.